we back. We on here. We quarantine week number 40. Everybody getting back, out trying to stay busy and focusing on everything going on right now. We here on Easter Sunday, so happy Easter, all y'all celebrating, all the kids, all the Easter eggs and all that. This part 2 of the music roundtable with the gang again. Everybody in here, Dale in here, Chad in here, KJ, and we got the young boy Ev in here, young Ev. I already told y'all I knew everybody else, but Ev, this is just one of my little brother Miles. Is one of his friends. Knew him. I know all Miles' friends. They all my little homies. I treat all of them like my brothers for real. Ev was a big part of helping me with the podcast too. I reached out to him a lot with all this. Being older in the game, we all gotta keep a younger head to keep us hip with all the new music and everything going on. But Ev been a big help to me for real. And he been real. He one of the young. I respect a young ear, so we tried to pull another ear in here, and one person couldn't make it, but Ev was able to make it. And plus, working with check out the podcast. His team on the Working Title podcast. They give y'all some good reviews and shit. I be laughing because it's just funny hearing young niggas' opinions on certain shit. I know I sound old, but when you hear certain shit, they be like, yo, that's just crazy. But it's a good show, so shout out to the whole crew at the Working Title podcast. But we wrap part 2. We just gonna talk about the whole everything going on in music right now. While shit different, because everything different right now. People dropping shit. We can't go to no concerts right now, so we getting concerts on IG and shit like that. And then we entertaining ourselves with YouTube and people interviewing through YouTube and shit like that. So it's real different. So I felt like it was a time we should connect again and put our twist on the new shit for real. But one of the things we all been talking about as a group is these IG battles for real. So we gonna go in and start from the top. I think the first one, I ain't see this one, but I mean we all know that music. The Swiss Beats and Timberland battle. I don't know if y'all check that out. Y'all see that? So what was the thoughts on that one?
It's two legends right there, man.
Yeah.
So it's like you really don't get no winner, you don't get no loser. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, the winner is the audience. That's how the
All of them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All of them.
Yeah,
all of them. Especially
battles,
that one. Like it's like I got the title playlist. I was bumping, on the way coming down. I'm like, damn, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's my take on it.
Shit, I mean, I ain't seen none of that battle with Swizz and Timbo, but I already know what time when they were. I already know a lot of locks, a lot of DMX.
Yeah,
of
I peeped it a little bit from the page, versus page, and them niggas got them Jay-Z songs back to back like crazy.
I'm looking at it now. Come and get me, and it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. You got Lobster and Shrimp with Jay and Tim. Jigga my nigga, Swiss Beats to that. They got some shit.
Mainstream hits.
Oh yeah.
Hip hop hits. They had it like.
Hell yeah.
Like
They was the
on
ones.
lock.
They was the ones.
And they still take it. I mean, for that time frame to now, if you want a big hit, you still reach out there.
Remember,
very relevant.
Yeah, everybody album had a Timbo joint or Swizz joint. Remember that? They all had their own time and music. You know what I'm saying? They all had their own time and music. Like, yo, everything you had, Swizz, the Swizz on that. You know what I'm saying? Tim on that.
And one thing that I heard constant in a couple of these battles is the Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Tim put a Aaliyah song on there. I was like, damn, I forgot about that. The one with Neo and John to Austin, he had all the Aaliyah shits on there.
John to Austin, man.
Yeah, that one was serious.
That
Well, let's jump into that one because he fucked my head up with the what's the shit from it was on Fridays. No, was it Friday the one the Aaliyah song with? I don't wanna be
long.
He wrote that. Like he had smashed
Had
it,
the one
man.
with Tank on there.
Tank
Can I come
Come
over?
over, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's so interesting because the song, I remember the first time I heard that song, Changing Faces actually did that for one of their albums, I think their third album.
Okay.
And of course, when songs get passed
Changing
around,
Yeah,
when songs get passed around, like usually there's different artists that actually record it.
Yeah.
So they recorded it, that was put out, and then it came out on her I Care For You album after her death.
Yeah, that was. I remember on the radio. That was like what's the word?
Posthumous.
Yeah.
Her posthumous.
That was-
I hate that
album.
title of albums, but I get it though,
That was
because it always make it sound like it's a slight on it. Like, don't you can't really like when they come out after they pass away, it's like you can't judge it how you would judge the other ones.
Yeah.
But it
It was
is
a
what
solid
it is.
album though. It's basically
Yeah, how did it?
like all the stuff that we didn't get to hear. It kind of gave us like a glimpse of what it would have been like if she was.
But the crazy thing is, not to say we probably go off, but Aaliyah albums, you go back, not really that good.
You know,
Pause.
Okay. We start
They got good singles, but you go back to Age Ain't Nothing But a Number and go
Okay.
like
I gotta hear that. I gotta do that.
It's
I'm gonna
not
run it
really
back.
like solid. Like
I'm
it's
gonna run it
cool because who she was and the nostalgic, but
Yeah.
I would have to disagree.
you're a woman, but I'm just saying even.
No, scratch the fact that I was that I'm a woman.
I was
It's
a
the fact that
Good.
I am a woman.
Go
The
ahead.
fact of the matter is, I listened to, of course, that music when I was in middle school. Of course,
Yeah.
I didn't understand the content. I will say, out of all her albums, and she recorded 3 in her lifetime. Her last one, her self-titled one, before she died, to me,
That's the rated cover, right?
Yeah, that
the
one
boat.
is will stand the test of time because of the content that was written with it. Stag Major, of course.
Yeah.
Of
Stag
course,
gone too soon.
Yeah.
He ain't never gone too soon.
We didn't bring him up with the last
If he, I'm gonna let you finish, but if he would have still been here, did some shit like this,
So the producer
We the-
band?
Yeah.
no, the songwriters,
I didn't say they was like super bad, but I'm just saying, man, I'm gonna go back, but I'm really, I listened to her a couple times, like just going through songs, like,
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy though? A lot like a big knock on her back in the day when she was hot. Like she couldn't perform live. A lot of people ain't make her live shows.
Cause her voice wasn't that strong.
That's what I'm saying. But like
I
you
can't
know what I'm
recall
saying?
live.
Yeah.
I
A lot
gotta
of
look
people
that up.
like a lot of my old heads. That's always like, yeah, you know, she got good studio songs, but you know what I'm saying? Like her live performances weren't that strong. Like, of course, you know, they got better with time and stuff like that. But people fail to bring stuff like that up just because they pass away.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
And she
saying?
was a kid, but that don't
Yeah,
matter.
right.
Whitney Houston was young and her voice was strong
Right,
at the
yeah,
time.
right.
So
I'm gonna do that because I can honestly say I don't think I haven't
Sometimes you gotta go
listened
back.
to her whole album.
Look at the
I don't think I've
15
listened to any of her
something
full
like
albums
that.
for real. I'm gonna do that. That's a good point.
Just research that.
So would you say that the album's not cohesive?
it ain't even about cohesive. Like it just some stuff don't age well. Like the first one,
Okay.
what was it?
Age
Ain't
Ain't
Money?
Nothing.
It was more so that time. It sounded like it's 90.
Yeah.
92 was all that
Okay.
pumped in the rump. It's like that.
That was R. Kelly.
That was like
Yeah,
saying you already
you
know
can see
behind
his,
that.
but now you older, you can hear his hands. It's not
Yeah.
like some stuff from '93 or something. It sounds good now,
Uh-huh.
but that one just sounds like it's stuck in now.
Okay.
I got
You're
that.
talking about well, for far as Age Ain't Nothing, Age Ain't Nothing
And
but a
it's-
number, and then you had 1 in a Million.
They were cool. That's when it got better. You can see once she got away from him, it got better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got better, but it's still not like
That's when she
compared to
got
like
away.
a Beyonce
Right.
whole.
Yeah, because that's what they hold it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
She didn't get a chance to get all that production.
But at the same time, if you was to listen to present day albums and you like I said, you listen to her last album, the self-titled one,
Yeah.
you'll hear the influence
Mhm.
from her
Yeah,
last
of course,
album
yeah,
on
yeah,
these
for sure.
on these recent
Yeah, I agree
projects.
with you.
Definitely, especially with during that time, she didn't even do a lot of songs with Timbaland. That album, she
Right.
did more
She
so
was
with
trying-
Static.
she was
Yeah,
trying-
She was an
okay.
icon, though. Don't get
Yeah,
me
yeah,
definitely one of the baddest.
Gone way too
And
soon.
ever 20,
Way
like
too
22
soon.
though.
More Than a
Right.
Woman will
That's
still be
crazy.
relevant today if it was played with a
I'm
radio.
not.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the early, but that stuff like
Yeah.
what's the one with the Isley brothers?
Let me know.
That was
That's
That's
Yeah.
a classic.
Yeah.
That's
That's
time.
always a classic.
That's time.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody
That's
got
time.
one on their album.
Yeah.
Or two of them.
But he's saying like the whole
The whole
Fact.
project. They never said like they
Yeah.
got some
That's
bangers.
timeless.
But
That,
them
yeah.
whole like a whole 1 through 12, 1 through 15.
It's a lot of artists like that, but
You skip-
their status is
It's
more
a-
overshadowed
Right.
than the music.
Right.
When you like, man, do I really like this whole work?
Right.
And then a lot of people you like the whole body of work.
So we gonna go back to the Joshua Hunt, but I think the one we all paid attention to and shocked everybody was the Timberland Scott Storch joint.
No,
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 man.
I mean
Manny
Manny Fresh. I'm
Fresh.
sorry, Manny Fresh Scott
Lord
Storch.
have
That's
mercy.
Man, right there.
that
Let
liquor
him
talking
know
right
something.
there.
Y'all
But
go ahead, y'all go
yeah,
ahead.
but this is controversy because, and I think Fresh was geeking, but Fresh had made a lot of good points, and I was saying I think I said it to y'all too, is the point that a lot of Scott shit wasn't strictly Scotch. He helped out, he pitched in some kind of way, but Manny was strictly all Manny, and like he said, the shit that he did do help with like Solange and Beyonce shit, he didn't play that because that
Right.
wasn't his shit,
Right.
but I think it's balanced because you still can't take away from what Scott Storch did.
I
though.
feel like
It's tough.
the thing is that there was no set rules when this whole type of versus thing was made.
That's true.
But no, that's the thing. He was trying to make it seem like when Manny was talking, he was making it seem like, yo, like it was rules. Like we may not know about the rules, but he was like, yo, look, this what they said. I stuck by this. He's like, yo, why wouldn't he disqualify?
But it came off sore loser like.
But at the same time, could we also say that about the songwriters when they did it? Because of course
they collaborated.
Yeah. So it's like,
that's
what
true.
is the set rules here? Does it?
I mean, I guess that when it comes to that, I guess you just can't make a winner at that point. But it just it was kind of embarrassing for Fresh because it was like when you play the songs that Scott did versus what Manny did, it's like this ain't no comparison. But if you was part of that time, then you know what's up. But I thought of it like I was thinking of it like because back when Cash Money was hot, a lot of people didn't fuck with Cash Money. Like they wasn't fucking with the song.
It was like an underground.
Yeah, the people, but the people they disliked it though. Like people was hip. Like I know a lot of niggas. Like my cousin was one of them. I don't fuck with that shit. That shit phony. But to the people that loved it, like to me, Cash Money is my favorite label, hands down. Like that was my favorite culture label all the way around when Hot Boys and it was there. But so I love that. But if you got somebody that's like listening to the music at the same time, but know all the Scott shit, it's like this ain't like in the comments they was frying, man. I'm like, no, you can't do that. That's why I was glad Joe Budden said it. He was like, we ain't gonna do Manny like that because he really and then he was the only person doing all of that shit. Every album, every song, Manny did everything.
Manny is responsible for a whole era, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right, that's what I'm saying.
You can't change
10 years.
Yeah, you can't change that.
But Scott Storch beat him on the production of like.
He's more of a producer.
I'm talking about the IG thing. He was his joint. Manny keep playing them skits that he's normally doing like the songs, but he was playing the skits. But then he was when he was talking about the coke, it was like
that was going too far.
He was going too far. So that's how the people kind of shifted. Like, dang, he ain't had a great.
And then at the end he was talking about my brother, I love you and all that. It was kind of like
we know he's trying to fought them demons, let it rock. You know that's what he was doing. That was like, damn, bro, like.
What you gonna say?
And I think it's another thing is because the diversity of Scott Storch, for a lot of people, they didn't know that he was part of the Roots. So when he played You Got Me, and he was playing like, like the keyboard, it was like, what, he did that?
I was waiting.
The rest of us was like, yeah, he did that, nigga. Yeah.
That's where he started.
That's where he started.
He started with the Roots, and then because he was doing it, because they had all the instruments and shit. I think he played piano for them. Yeah.
So the diversity
and then
of that, and plus being able to go from the Roots to Beyonce to all these big names, Dr. Dre, it's a big catalog. So
his
no
resume
respect
crazy.
To Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh will forever be a legend for what he has done. Forever. But so is Scott Storch for different reasons.
Them keys,
Shorty
was going.
He's really
ADHD.
And then it looked effortless too. Like he was just casually playing the joint.
See, Scott Storch had dropped the Beyonce song. This one I knew Manny was fucked up for real. Manny was like, man, you playing that song.
Yeah. You gotta play all your shit.
But then he came through with something more recent. Roddy Ricch. Down below.
And I didn't know that. That's what I didn't know. I didn't know he did that.
I didn't know he did that.
Because at the end of the song, Roddy shouted him out. Scott Storch was crazy for that.
Okay. See, the thing is now, when I used to buy albums, I'm going to a book. I'm looking at all the producers. Now you can't see that, so they don't see it.
But that's why we're great to put it's like title that you still show you shit like that.
True. Title. I gotta get title. Because I did peep that when I looked up the.
Wilson, B. Dot, the rest of it.
Content though, man.
They what?
Best content, like keep up to date, like they live that, like that. Elliot, to be that old, you get older.
And for every battle, they always have the playlist right there at the end of the night, before the end of the night.
That like really like 1:30.
Them niggas got interns on that bitch. Go on deck.
I just like how this, the main thing about the battles is like it's giving people, like they said their flowers and like these people, the talent level was way higher
than now.
And you were disrespecting cause man Wash the old. His shit lives on.
Crazy.
You can't even you the new nigga, but you ain't made shit that can last the next 20 years, to be honest.
And what you saying that going into that Lil Jon T-Pain shit, because a nigga, if you didn't really think of that shit, you would think Lil Jon loud, what's up, all that. But when he really went in that catalog, this nigga had hit after hit after hit after hit. Pain on
It was all genres that they like.
Yeah. He fucked everybody, with that.
What?
The reggae song, I don't know who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was
94.
Yeah. He said he did that. Ain't nobody know that.
Yeah, that's a reggae classic.
What?
Cut. I didn't know he did some cut.
For real?
Yeah. I didn't
See,
know
that's the young boy
Yeah,
saying.
Young boy speaking. I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, that's
I just remember listening to the song, you feel me, hearing the
But
speaker.
how?
That's
But how he made
Trill
it
Bill was
was
his
like
destiny.
They just had the hardest shit. Remember with that when Bo Hagen?
Styles P. He had a song, Styles and Jay.
Remember we was watching the concert on IG, the concert they did, the Lord, they did down the line. All of them, Lord John.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they killed the whole concert, bro.
John the Truth. And he humble, because you don't hear about this shit. You don't hear about this shit.
He tapped in on the EDM tip too. So
Yup. Him Waka Flock and all
That's
that.
why I think them guys gonna win. Like you see the humility they had?
Yeah, they chill.
I guess because they older, but they probably wasn't like, but you just see it. The young niggas, they go to battle, they want to battle. Nigga, my shit the best, right?
The whole time, it wasn't even the young niggas that was getting rowdy though.
Right.
Oh, it was old heads.
It was old heads.
Just in the comments and shit.
I'm talking about the artists.
No, I'm talking about Sean Garrett though.
Oh, yeah.
They just
He was
didn't
high,
like each
though.
other.
He was high. We gonna go into that one next, but yeah, that was a funny ass battle. But even with T-Pain, because T-Pain wrote and did a whole lot of shit too, but because I definitely wasn't thinking like, I was like, this is no comp. Like Lil Jon definitely got that, but T-Pain, because even that Chris Brown shit, that Kiss, that shit was hard. I was like, yeah. And they had, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think that might have been the best sequence in all the battles. Like they played that shit right.
They was on the same era.
Like
it was there. That was the best one, and the energy was up.
The Sierra Goodies.
Yeah,
He did Goodies.
That was probably my least favorite battle.
For real?
Yeah, cause like I felt like T-Pain was betting on himself a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Like, like he played the I'm a Flirt joint. And I'm like, yo, you ain't
that shit was hard back then.
It was hard, but he didn't really slide on it like he said he was.
Yeah. That was true. Cause he kept saying like my verse, I got
like my verse.
But his verse wasn't all that though.
No, R. Kelly's, everybody hated on, but R. Kelly shit was hard. The end of it. The end of that Flirt song?
I wasn't crazy about that song, to be honest.
Shit.
I wasn't crazy.
When it's easy, at the
And the
end.
funny thing about it is like that's version of the Bow Wow song that turned into an R. Kelly song. I don't know how that happened.
What?
I'm a Flirt. That was originally a Bow Wow song.
Yeah.
T-Pain
Oh, yeah,
Bow Wow,
yeah.
then it turned into R. Kelly.
So
that's
can we?
when he can't make the resurgence.
I don't know, yo. It's crazy because people got mad with it. So you can't. If R. Kelly shit bumping, I can't. Soon to come on, I gotta turn it off.
That's what they said.
Well,
How y'all feel about it?
I feel like I don't listen to that nigga.
Me personally, I love his music, but I've been stopped liking him. But I'm not gonna get bent out of shape out of that shit.
Well, I
It's
will
music.
say,
It's music.
I'm not gonna get bent out of shape about it.
Mr. DJ just came on a couple weeks ago, and I was rocking in that shit right down the street.
I can't listen to like shit the same way. Like I was listening to like Life After Death on its anniversary, and Fuck You Tonight came on, and I'm just like,
Like
shit like
that. Shit like that. Like it will make you, like a fucking song gonna make you think automatically about it. So it's like, I get it.
And that's
I don't
like
think
it's
it's
in his category.
yeah. So I'm like,
I can't knock either way. If you don't or if you do,
I just was saying because if he played that, everybody got mad. It was like, do you still like that song though? I take R. Kelly out.
His talent undeniable. Like even like I always think about when Future put him on his first album. If Future would have did that later and R. Kelly ain't had that shit would have been probably one of the greatest songs. Like both of them songwriting and all that shit. But no, it is what it is. He chose his fate, so.
Right. They ain't defending them by far. Music, but like you said, music is undeniable.
It's timeless.
I just always hated how, and I don't want to stay on this topic, but I always just hated how he carried it after all that shit with the kids. Like he never really kind of he never changed his mode about nothing. Like he still carried it, and I ain't like that
He caught up with because he wasn't hot no more.
Yeah, so I just like that. But anyway, which one I say was going? Oh, the Sean Garrett shit. That was a good ass battle, and I think everybody slept on Sean Garrett from the jump. Like, cause they ain't realize
Hey,
it's,
oh,
cause,
real
cause
niggas didn't. Us who read credits and knew
Yeah.
about that, or we didn't.
Sean
we
the
There
problem.
was not a single song that he played where I was surprised, like, oh, he did that.
Right.
I already knew.
Yeah.
They was laughing him out. It was like Sean Garrett. What?
No.
They was
Yeah.
Sean
Cause they thought he was just
Yeah.
the artist.
Right.
See,
They
I know
supposed to
Sean
be
Garrett
something
from
Mario.
Break Up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what
that's
people don't
Love
even
me,
know.
you
Yeah,
look like that.
right.
Yeah, that song.
Yep.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah. That's breakup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but he had Sean Garrett had he did Soldier, right? Or who wrote Soldier?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did Soldier on there, and I was like, that's whoever.
He
But
fucked his money up though. That's why
Yeah.
Dream was coming at him.
And Dream was on some clown
Cocky
shit.
shit, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
because
Yeah.
afterwards he said the shit about, we
I
own
own
his
his
publishing and all that. Which was, but Sean was being cocky too at the same time, so I give him that.
I wonder
but
how that
when we
happened, but I guess that's another
Because he's
thing.
down
yeah,
bad.
he fucked his
Yeah.
money up. He probably said he knew he was gonna get a bag for that
Because
he got all them
Dream
hits.
sold his, I believe
He
Dream
sold
sold his
himself,
too.
Yeah.
He sold his.
He sold his to like a company, like basically like
Yeah.
like a loan
Like a
on
group.
yourself.
Oh, okay, oh yeah.
He got
sold,
$21 million, and
Yeah.
he still got some
some percentage of it. Well, that was smart.
Yeah.
But all of them got timeless hits though. With Sean,
Sean was on it.
that's what comes to this battles. Like what you see in these battles is the longevity. Because when you see names, it's like, all right, I like his music. He got this, he got that. But when you see the range of how much shit they wrote and did, and these long periods of time, that's when you fuck niggas' heads up. Because when Dream played that shit from the J Electronics shit, I'm like, why would you play this? Like, that album wasn't even that crazy.
Right.
We can talk about
Honestly, wait a
that.
minute.
But at the same
We
time,
can talk about it.
that don't come into context with none of them songs
But
that he
I
wanted.
think he did that just to show his ass, like nigga, I'm still
still
doing
here.
shit
That's all
they doing.
recently.
Yeah.
What was the last recent thing that you've done?
Yeah, that's
we
all they
talk
doing.
about?
They say, yo, I'm still making music 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the most entertaining battle though.
And
Sean
plus
was being
Dream,
a
and
fool.
plus Dream is
Sean
just a great artist overall. Besides a
Sean
writer
my
and
favorite.
producer,
I mean, go ahead.
besides writer and producer, like his projects have been great.
My
you
favorite
know?
R&B artist. For
Yeah,
real.
like he got another sex tape coming out.
Yeah, it's fucking drunk.
This is probably the right time to bring that out because it's
Baby making music.
I like how Dream right because it's real like savage mode on a nigga tip.
Yeah.
It ain't too crazy, but you can see he be saying some shit. It's
Yeah.
like how it come together. Like I remember with that 1977.
That's my
oh,
favorite.
I
shit.
love that
Yeah.
mix.
That's my favorite
Like
shit.
that, he
Yeah.
was killing it. It was
He
like,
killed that.
yeah.
You could tell he was going through something
Yeah,
down.
right,
Yeah.
right.
That's when he was going through the divorce with
Christine.
Yeah,
Kim.
yep.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
some of the music was actually used for Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Plus,
a lot of
they got
shit-
around for no reason.
You know what part I loved about Drake? It was made him one of my favorites was when he do shit from one of his songs and then go to another one because he did the song
That's
Ghetto
it.
with Big Sean
Mhm.
and he had that Beyonce shit on there. That
It's like an interlude.
wanna show you how I love
Dance
you for
for
that
You,
on
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put that. He had that part. He sung it
his
on
own-
that,
yeah,
and then he
took
put
his
it
own
on. That's what I
writing
love
and
about
Yeah.
him. Yeah. So if you listen
So
to
he demos himself for real.
yeah,
And
so if you ain't
yeah.
hip, listen to that Big Sean and Dream Ghetto, and then listen to Beyonce. That's
Dance for You.
Dance for You.
On the,
Yeah.
on the album 4.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
classic.
And also
That's
listen
a
for the
slight
Weekend
Yeah, that's a slight
disc.
flex.
I think that's the last song on that mixtape. The
The
Weekend.
Weeknd
Yeah,
disc?
yeah.
What's you say it again?
I know
This
the
that he
Weeknd.
made. This he made kind of towards the weekend.
Oh yeah, they was going at it. They was beefing. I forgot about that.
Weekend
They
is
was
not
beefing.
He-
Weekend too cocky.
He's
He's
another
very
nigga.
cocky.
That's what I'm saying. They get
I
these
like
niggas
him
just-
too though.
They on the platforms or that hype, and they not really that tough. Like Weekend ain't really that tough.
Weekend probably my number 2
Yeah.
I
favorite
feel you,
though.
bro.
Yeah.
I feel
We
you.
get like my number
Yeah,
2
yeah,
though.
yeah, who would
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, when he got that-
everybody, they love him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not just us who like him, you know what I'm saying?
Once he that time we went to that no, he was the next year.
What made him
Come,
murder?
yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say,
I think I went to that one. They made him. It was like, yo, why
He
they?
was there, because his head was.
He was that was the
He
year
was,
with
well,
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
I was there
Beyonce
too.
headlined that.
She made
But
she did
you know-
Friday,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then he came and it was like
Because he was after J. Cole for real.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Killed the mo- remember he
Yeah.
killed the mood.
That was like,
yo,
Yeah, yeah.
That was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
most
yeah.
solid
That's when we left.
lineup.
We
We left. It was
Yeah.
a Saturday night. We all was sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we like, who next? You know, everybody
Yeah.
killing time, people drunk. And Weekend came.
Future killed that whole weekend show.
Listen,
Future was
I almost died.
I wish I had that
I almost
phone.
died.
Oh my God.
During that march.
That's just
We talking about Made in America.
That's why I had the picture. I was right there recording.
This 2015. This 2015.
Yeah,
2015. Made in
yeah.
America.
Yo,
No, that was the same year we went to that concert at Echo Stage.
Oh yeah, the purple.
Future was on the run that year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you right.
Future was on the run that year.
I forgot
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I forgot. You right. You right.
That was a good year.
Yo, that was a good year.
Great
Made in
year.
America.
Yo,
He killed it.
I know he went
Right
crazy.
too.
Yo, I'm
Good year,
tired of
music
this.
and life-wise.
Yo, I always go back. It was like a best time of my life. Oh, man.
Niggas
But
in they bag that year.
Everything was good. Everything was good.
Right.
I can't even
Right.
okay in the world back then.
Yeah.
Gucci flip-flops.
That was definitely a good concert for that Echo City shit.
That was back when Meek and Nicki finally came public. Because he brought her on stage.
He performed.
Yeah. Like
I
that,
never-
yeah.
You know, I was gonna say this on Twitter the other day about, cause when 2 Chainz said the shit about battling Meek on the shit, I think the rapper shit, that'll be interesting. But them two, what I noticed about people, Meek he's more great for his personality and for social media, but his music is not really that if you think about it. Like he don't have too many hits. Think about it. He don't have too many hits, and his shit don't really last too long
I don't
either.
know what made him do the Justin
Shit don't
Timberlake
be
shit.
aging well.
It don't age well at all, and it don't stay like. Think about it, all his old shit. Like you think of the shit with Drake, like Church. That shit was
Amen.
corny. Amen. That shit was
Yeah.
corny.
It was that summer. That shit. I
It
remember.
was
yeah.
live.
I don't know
But it
about
was-
that.
I don't like that song. I don't like that song.
Purpose for that time.
That's what I'm saying. Like you said.
Just like I'm a
Yeah.
boss for real. Like
I'm a boss. That's a hit. That's gonna
Yeah.
be one of his top. You got that, the intro, and what else would you say?
Tupac back. What you think
Oh,
about
I
Tupac
forgot
back?
about that.
That was corny.
A lot of people didn't like it. I liked it then, but I wouldn't play it now.
But,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
I ain't like it when it
So
came.
that's 3. What else would you say? You think Meek? What songs do you think of?
I'm gonna play that Chris Brown.
The intro.
I-
Intro.
I said the
All
intro.
Eyes on
I'm a
You.
boss. All eyes on you.
Yes.
ball,
I ain't like that.
We ball. You don't like
Yo.
we
The
ball?
song with PB.
I like We Ball, but that ain't
PB.
everybody know about that though.
Here we go. Yo, the latest album, Respect the Game. That's probably his hardest song he ever put out.
That's his best album, though.
That's definitely his best album.
But do you listen? Do you still listen to that album?
I do. Yo,
I
I
go
actually
back
ran
to
it
it.
back recently.
I
That's
go
the
back
sick
to
part.
it.
I got.
Honestly, I feel like, look, cause I'm about to look it up.
Go ahead.
I can't remember.
I just me personally, I love Meek, but I think if it wasn't for, I think his
It's
like
social
we
media.
love him for who he is more than his music. Like he ain't gotta put out, he don't gotta put out no more
And
music.
he's
Once he did that
relatable.
trial
He's
shit,
bro.
yeah. Once he did that trial shit, all that, like we don't even care. Everybody said we missed him for who he was on IG, not the music. They always was like, we need Meek back. We need Meek.
I love the Dream Chasers.
Yeah,
Though,
see,
me personally, you know what I'm saying?
They was hard.
Yeah,
They was
I
hard.
for the Dream
and
Chasers.
that's his era.
Yeah.
Like,
They was.
Yeah, so
he's his age. They love
let me
that
tell
shit.
you, yo.
Yeah, they
Dream
came
Chasers
up
one.
with
I was
that.
like,
Yeah.
I was all in.
I loved them back
I
then
was
too.
all in. Dream Chasers.
Shout
one.
out to A put me on. A from Philly put me on with him. We was watching all the freestyles and shit. I was like, Shorty,
Yo,
true.
that's
That
the
Rose
era,
Red, all that, all that
yeah,
shit.
you talking
Yeah,
about
that
the
shit
flames.
was
all the
hard.
flamers, all the flamers and shit.
Yeah,
like,
that was
listen to all
hard
of
shit.
that.
But
Then DC2 came and I kind of started to fall back a little
Yeah, I ain't
bit.
fuck with
You feel me?
DC3. That shit, I like that.
I
still
ain't like
fuck with that.
DC3
You ain't like
either.
DC3?
Nah.
I
That's
got my
what
tracks
I'm
that
saying.
Yo,
years
I ain't gonna
ago.
lie, yo. I
For
just
real.
started getting back into my Meek Mill shit probably like with
I'm
Champ.
telling
Probably
you.
with,
I respect it. I respect
what
it.
was the
telling
best
you.
album before Championship?
more than money or something?
No,
Or Dreams
no.
worth more than money or
No,
something?
not that one. It's another one.
Not
That
the
was-
red one?
That was the real.
Yeah.
That was the
That's
real
That's
one.
Dreams
Yeah.
Worth More
Yeah.
Than Money.
Yeah.
He was
red,
The most recent one is what?
Championship.
Okay.
And like, but on your point, I used to say this. Wale was
Nah.
the most out of the young ones they had. He was a more artist than Meek, but
Man.
Meek was more for the
Market.
hood.
Yeah.
No, they liked him, but it's just the same thing I said
Yeah.
before. Niggas wasn't really fucking with Wale, but
Yeah.
music wise, he
Wale
had
was
the
better.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
better. He the ear.
Ross?
He was the artist.
Ross had a perfect balance with them too.
He knew what
He had a perfect balance.
he knew what the streets would attract like
Yeah.
to Meek, and Meek went further. And honestly,
Yeah.
now than
Yeah.
Wale.
Ross was on some
But-
shit.
Well, he said lifestyle.
I think,
Mhm.
yo, that album was Wins and Losses too. That's the album that was like that really like picked me up.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, I fuck.
And what
with
was
it.
on that?
We Ball,
Right.
Okay.
Heavy Heart,
That's
1942
what
flows.
Right.
He was killing
He was
that.
killing that shit.
Okay.
Those two last two hard. They was hard.
and Young Black America where he flipped the Jay-Z joint.
Yeah. That was hard. That
But
was
I
hits
love
wise, you gotta get his cat. Like I think he got a good echo stage. soundstage or but like a big thing, Meek ain't gonna. He ain't giving you the bits for everybody gonna know. He's a small.
He ain't got too many. He ain't got too many. That's what I'm saying. He good though. I like him. I'm just saying like.
You say you want to push a T tip.
He is though. Ain't nothing wrong with
that. No, because you know that's my guy.
Some music people hit, he gotta get small.
Right.
Yeah.
Like when Pusha get on there, all he gonna do what's the shit?
Which one?
The shit with Kanye. He got that's his big song.
Not New Godflow.
No, New Godflow.
Lamborghini Mercy.
Oh, Mercy. Yeah. He always performed old songs.
Yeah, he
like,
don't really got no.
He ain't really got the
big
catalog. Put him in
sound stage, he gonna kill it with all the old shit. He can go do shit from the clips. But a big stage, people don't know that, so he can't perform.
He can't headline a big tour like that.
No, arena, no.
I think he purposely does it like that because it's like
that's his
and plus it's like he's just not a rapper. He's also an exec over at Good Music, so he's like, fuck it. Like, why am I going?
He wasn't going these shit.
He wasn't a good. I don't think he was a good choice for that.
He wasn't.
He wasn't a good choice for that.
And I'll raise you this: designer.
Yeah, he was real big on design, and designer wasn't that.
Huge on design.
He wasn't.
But just like with anything, things crash and burn. They got what they. I hate to sound hard. They got what they get off of it.
Yeah.
They will still forever get what they can get off of it because Panda will forever do his numbers. Timmy Turner will still do his numbers, and you gotta be like that. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't.
but if you get that position, to me, I feel like you gotta do like. It should be like when they gave Jim Jones that shit. I think that was smart, but Jim Jones said himself like he was fucking their money off. But Jim Jones always, like Dipset always was in the loop of the hot rappers at that time. Like they always connected with them. And like how he put together the Bird Gang, like them niggas was a perfect group to put together. Every time Dipset came on a mixtape, they was with Lil Flip. They did 3-6. They did everybody in the South that they knew was the ones. Master P, like, but when you give like Pusha, but Pusha is also he's one of the first features that like East Coast that gave Future. He put Future on the hook of that song. I don't think it ever came out, but he always like he got a good ear. But I think that title just was like when you think of that.
They still got Travis Scott is mixed in with so many contracts. He's with mixed with
Grand Hustle,
T.I.
Grand Hustle,
mixing with them. So it's like I mean, So it's like when you got your cash cow, your main cash cow, then the head honcho, he can drop whenever he wants to. Last thing that they really dropped off that album, I believe, was the Gospel, that choir.
What album?
That choir album, Kanye's.
Oh, yeah, that Jesus.
Sunday. Yeah.
I never listened to it.
Travis Scott,
I listened to it.
Travis Scott, another one.
I love Travis Scott.
Producing wise, Hit Boy had him on his shit with Hit Boy and Boy Wonder. Hit Boy did the shit with Travis Scott, didn't he?
Which one?
No, Boy Wonder did the one with Drake and Travis Scott. Or was that Hit Boy?
Sicko Mode?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Nah, I think he co-produced that though.
Hit Boy. Or Boy Wonder.
One of them niggas.
One of them did that.
I really don't know, yo.
That was a good battle. I ain't see that one either though.
I didn't see it, but shit, the playlist got 78 tracks.
What you say about that?
No, niggas ain't. Yo, a lot of people like I've been seeing like on Twitter and shit like that. Like they don't really fuck with Travis like that.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought people.
Yeah, I just
saying. Even in my like age bracket.
That's what I was.
Like they fuck. It's some people they either like all the way fuck with him, or they don't fuck with him at all.
No in between.
Why
I fuck with Travis.
Yeah, why y'all think it's like that?
He's like a Tory Lanez. He don't have no real identity.
He's a.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I get what you're saying. No, I get what
I wouldn't say that.
You get what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that. Why you say that though? Why you say that?
Like identity wise, he could pick from it. Like I'm also like authentic. Like you can feel the artist, even if they probably fake. He doesn't. Like he got his own little sound, but he flip flop.
Right.
Even from the dresses, it's like you just see how people that they pick in style. That's not really him.
His wife.
You get what I'm saying? I don't think that's really him. Like
I feel like Travis is who he is though.
No, I think he's weird, but this new like big money, I got the baddest bitch. SP Dunks, you know what I mean? That's not really him.
I don't think that's
what I'm saying? He never came
He released those SP Dunks.
So what y'all think he really is? What's his style?
I think he's a more of a Coachella, like his white fan base. No offense to. Like,
I think he's chilling. Like,
I mean, listen, the white people go.
But his music is fire though.
Yeah.
They go crazy for him.
He's talented as shit.
I just don't think he's been he not his like Tory Lanez. That wasn't his last shit. Like I like the songs, but he got
some. Oh, you
some.
talking about his recent shit?
It's
Tory Lanez
not
make good music, but he a clown.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't really.
I can't get into Tory Lanez.
He's annoying. He's very annoying, but he makes some good music though. I can't lie.
But it's still no sound.
I don't know who the
He's
fuck
talking
his
about
sound.
like his identity, basically.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you're trying to
These
figure out
niggas have
who
identity
really
crisis than
is.
me. I feel
A lot of them.
like.
I feel like with Travis, I feel like to me, I feel like he's been the same person. Maybe I need to look at it though. First time I seen Travis, he performed at Trelectro, the first Trelectro. This was and I never forget this. This is the first time I took an edible, first and last time. The Trelectro show, I think this was like 2013, and he performed. What's the shit he had? The one with Wale. He performed that, and he performed. It was all the first shit he had. Was it Rodeo? Was the first shit or no? That wasn't the first
before
one.
Rodeo.
Was that what's it called? No, not that. You talking the one with Thug and all them. That's the day before Rodeo.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about his first shit. The first one with he had the song with Wale. I forgot this shit used to be rocking. Look it up, man. It's a song with Travis Scott and Wale. Probably shouldn't have put Wale on it, but Wale verse wasn't bad. It just was it was hard.
It just didn't fit.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm a fan.
This production crazy.
I don't want to say that I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
I just feel like it's
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. He and then I looked on that battle.
Antidote.
Yeah, he got some songs.
His first shit was right on my road to that Native American.
Yeah, that's all he was banging.
Rodeo.
Yeah.
That shit was hard. Different sounds. I mean, when he started off with that pornography.
You know, he was beefing with ASAP. They were saying he was biting ASAP.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like his identity. He took a piece of them.
He definitely
took a piece of Kanye.
But everybody, after them, they kind of bit off.
Hold on. I don't know if we can say that.
Oh, fair.
Because Travis Scott is from Houston already.
Yeah, true.
And
I think it's
ASAP just biting
the one.
Down south shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But
he just came out first.
But they put it in the forefront. And they was on it. Like that ASAP been a kind of wild because like the dudes from Harlem, they was like that for years though. They was that Yams. If you from that era, like they area, like they been
Yams was their biggest part.
Being down Soho, wearing that, listening to them songs, dressing like that. I can see like that's them.
Right.
Yeah. With Travis, you don't think that? Okay.
You just
I could go for
they come in the game on that tip.
So what I say to that is like, all right, Travis is like, all right, he Houston. You feel me? ASAP is New York, but they got an influence from Houston
Southern
and down
influence.
south.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like this is the organic.
Yeah.
You feel me? This is
So
the original.
It's like saying I'm really this, but you came up before me.
Right.
So now I gotta
I'm show you how I'm gonna do it my way.
No, y'all thinking about style of music. I'm talking about just style in general.
Person.
All his imagery. That's
It's like high fashion
and just how you present it. Like that's not. I don't think that's him.
Yeah.
Going into ASAP, what y'all think about his career?
Well, you know what, and this, and I'm
glad you came
He
here.
was a legend.
As someone who first discovered him before he
legend, yo. They was a legend. That little Tom Perry.
Like
KJ put me on. Did we talk about this last time?
Yeah, we did.
All right, we ain't gotta go back in that. I'm drunk.
To see his transition from Lil Love ASAP to like his debut album to the second album, I couldn't get into that second album.
Yams was his everything.
Right.
I don't know what's going on with ASAP Mob. Honestly, the one I feel like is the most consistent is YG Addy.
Ferg.
Ferg.
I'll have Ferg too, but YG Addy, of course, he has branched out and created his own label and stuff like that. He even have his own clothing line, dealing with skaters and stuff. Marino Infantry, yeah. And then that's where Soda comes in at, another Baltimore in New York. So it's like them, ASAP 12E, the rest of them are mostly on their fashion shit. So it's like you don't
and Rocky too.
Because
it's right now,
bro.
Man, once we talked over that Calvin Klein ad, I already knew
it was a rap. But
they
was going. They was at it too with Odd Future when they first started.
Yeah,
they had their issues too, but Odd Future, I love that crew when they first came out. But now it ain't really. Tyler to me is like top creative. He one of the top creators.
I think a lot of
talent wise,
they all like party ways, because a lot of people start dick riding, so they couldn't be that different.
That's that LA shit.
When they came up,
LA shit.
But even with ASAP, they were different when they came out.
Yeah,
they talk about Rick Owens, I'm for real, 2010.
One nobody really wanted.
Now, that's like So
all
the
that
people
shit.
now I'm not that
Right,
different if
right.
everybody on it. You feel me? So it's like, yo, fuck this shit. I'm
And
just
I-
gonna be on some
And I
other
also think they saw that they wanted to be in fashion. They finally got that outlet. They finally got that respect to where they can be embraced. So it's like,
And that's
fuck,
where
I
the money
can
was
make
at.
more money
Yeah.
over here, do music here and there. But guess what? My money's over here. Then they have affiliates like Playboy Cardi. They can still
Right.
have.
That's his
And
son.
the young
That's
niggas
his
love
son.
him.
Yo,
The young
I
niggas
listen.
love him, yo.
He got some bangers,
trash.
though.
He got
He got some
I-
bangers, yo.
I ain't gonna lie.
Full
I
project.
love
No.
him.
With
No,
what?
Full project. I
no,
ain't
he
listening to no Cardi.
got like 5
You don't
songs.
fuck
Out
with him?
here.
I'm not listening to no full project of Cardi.
But he got some
Listen.
shit though.
You gotta be in a setting to listen.
Yeah.
To.
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Go
Dial-In was
ahead.
one of the best albums of 2018, and I would stick by that shit.
Which
tripping.
one?
That one
Dial-In.
when he just was talking.
Dial-In, yeah. Because
Oh,
guess
that-
what?
oh, yeah, he got that
Him,
joint.
I gotta
He
listen.
got
to
the
it.
one. He got the joint.
Him
Love
and
on
Pierre
there.
Bourne,
Yeah.
them
I try to
two-
listen to it. I ain't like it. I'm gonna run it back. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When I was working, the kids I worked with, one of the kids was like, we was talking music. They was like, Playboy. I was like, what? This nigga don't
But you
say
know
nothing.
why?
But
you
listen,
know why? Because Pierre
wait.
Bourne, though.
His beats hard. But listen, when I was like, play me some shit, he played me some shit. I was like, okay, sure, he got some shit.
And
But
plus-
I gotta, I don't know if, like you said, full project. I don't know.
Project,
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
And plus, I
I
didn't even
think-
realize until somebody retweeted on my timeline recently of his old stuff. Playboy Cardi's old stuff, he was more rapping. But I think
He
over
switched his
time,
style.
he switched his style up and
All
he
niggas do that though. Features or
When
something.
them
He
niggas
was
start
like-
dyeing their hair and
he
doing
starts
shit, then
I hate
talking
that
about
shit.
like he starts like
I hate that
singing
down the
things.
head shit.
But honestly, what works with Playboy Cardi is Pierre Bourne, and I'll bring up this. Pierre Bourne also
Which one
had a
is it?
great debut
Hey,
album.
Pierre, come on.
Yeah.
For him to be a producer, he came out with a rap album in 2018.
It was alright.
It was alright for real. I
I'll
like
check
to
it
say that.
I'll check it out.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask y'all this: Pierre Bourne versus Metro Boomin.
Metro.
Oh hell, you can. That's a
I don't
Wait
even
a
know
minute,
Pierre
wait a
catalog.
minute.
I don't even know
Wait a
Pierre
minute.
catalog, but
But I'm just
Metro.
saying, if they was to do like one of these,
Oh no, Metro got classics.
Metro got
But
one
Pierre-
somebody like
but
Mike
Pierre
Will.
also had
Okay.
done.
Yeah, he got-
I think Mike Will and
Yeah,
Metro
yeah,
be
yeah.
hard.
You think you can handle that?
Yeah, Mike Will.
Mike Will?
I think so. Cause they was in that same era.
Metro
for
did
real.
bricks and all of them.
Yeah, we had talked about it. You feel me? Metro Boomin. We had said Metro Boomin versus Zaytoven.
I don't
And
know.
I was like, I don't know about that.
Zaytoven?
Zaytoven, Lord. Zaytoven tough, yo.
Zaytoven.
Zaytoven is bad, bro.
They got a long catalog though.
Yeah.
Like all them Gucci shits.
But Zaytoven should be really sonically. They all kind of
It's the same.
similar.
And wait a minute, I'm looking
Okay.
at
He
Pierre
got- he
Bourne's
got classics.
credits
Yeah, but they
right
all
now.
got that-
Shout out to Tyler for doing this shit.
What?
But having all the credits, he has recently did
Uzi,
4
Uzi
songs.
shit.
Yeah,
I knew that.
of course.
We gotta talk
Trippie
about Uzi
Reds.
too, yo.
He did 2 songs off of Kanye's choir's
Gospel
shit.
album?
Yeah. On God
Pierre
and
got that
Jesus
range.
God.
Right.
He did
I've never even seen them before.
he's credited for
Me either.
Flawless and
Yeah.
Feeling Myself on Beyonce's live album.
I didn't know that.
Cause the beat breaks and all that shit.
Mhm.
Santeria
Yeah.
on Pusha T's last
Oh,
project.
man. That's
Yeah,
hard.
that's
Light It
the
Up
one.
by Young Thug.
Okay, Pierre.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Gummo by 6ix9ine, of course.
Okay.
And he
Damn.
talked about that beat.
He had some, but that be hard though.
He had
that'd be
beat.
That'd be
hard.
hard.
Because that beat wasn't supposed to have gotten to 6ix9ine. I
We ain't
thought-
supposed to go.
That-
You
that's-
know, we was
that's
listening to
what's
that.
worse
I ain't gonna
with
lie,
that.
some that shit used to be.
Yeah.
Right.
The beats used to be crazy on his
Of
shit.
course,
And-
yeah.
and, we ain't giving no light.
We ain't getting no light.
We ain't giving no light to no rats, but
Yeah.
but
No light.
So of course he did his thing with Young Nudy, of course with
I'm not a big
With-
beauty
with
fan.
I'm not even. I'm not even.
Niggas selling
I'm
niggas,
not even. What about the nigga that fuck with Summer Walker?
London on the track.
London got some shit
Oh,
too.
they had all that shit on.
oh shit. I
yeah,
can
a lot of
pull him
shit.
up
The-
on
the Rich Gang.
Yeah. That's why he got big off of. All them beats hard.
Yeah, that's
All
one
them
of the
beats
best
hard.
mixtapes. How y'all feel about Uzi though?
I'm not a big Uzi fan, but this latest shit is probably the most I ever liked from him.
No, this first one was hard. He a young phenom.
He talented.
I hated Uzi when he first came.
I did too.
Hated.
I
I
didn't
never
like.
did.
I came out 2015 too. I don't know.
Always liked you. You got a good line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he got
He
bangers. You know
performed
what I'm
it.
saying? Like,
Yup, I
I
was
was
in
like-
that
He's
live.
one-
See,
I
I
think
That was
wasn't
that shit?
I wasn't really
Yeah.
seeing all that.
They had a lot of niggas there.
Like
I
I felt
seen him
like,
live too. Your killer live show.
yeah, I just felt like Uzi was just another one of them mumble rappers and
Yeah.
shit. But then I started
Yo
listening to
got some
him.
shit with him, yo.
Yo,
He's
they
legit
put me
in
on
the
a couple
streets,
songs. I was like,
so-
yo,
He definitely he good for a feature. He good for a feature.
But he can actually rap though. When he want to get
Yeah.
rapping, he be rapping like.
And I like that he still got his Philly roots. Like I seen this shit on IG. He was like, I guess that was around his way.
Yeah.
He shot a video around there. Like he different, but
he don't be capping, yo.
yeah, he ran down on Rich the Kid
He don't
too.
really be outside.
He ran down on Rich the Kid
All
too.
the heavy hitters in music, all of them deal with him, yo.
Yeah.
I was listening to his shit the other day. I like that Strawberry Pill shit with him, Gunna, and
I seen you
they
post
kill that. Yeah, that Strawberry Pill. Strawberry Pill. They
I like
going
Gunna
on
too.
that.
I'm a big Gunna fan.
I
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Gunna
Like,
hard too.
yeah, before
But Gunna to me, I feel like Gunna don't like his sound is what it is. Like I don't know if he gonna really.
explain.
Yeah, cause he like, what else can you
Right.
give us?
Yo, I ain't want,
That's what I'm waiting
Now
for.
that you said that, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like when they first came out, like people was like, yo, what? I
They
used to
was
like
Gunna or Baby.
I was
Gunna.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was a real big Gunna, but Baby, he just elevated his game.
When I first heard that
Bro.
Green mixtape,
He
the
more
one,
hungry, you can see.
what's the Green?
Slime season.
That was, I was like, yeah,
Dog,
that was
dog,
hard.
dog.
That was
Hey,
hard.
that's Slime season 3.
That I
Is
did the
it dripping
feeling
down
of
too?
pedestrian.
Hold up, yo.
That pedestrian was my
day.
shit.
yo.
Oh my god.
The Phase on that, the one with Phase, the orange cover.
Yeah, the orange cover.
Yeah.
That's what's up,
Yo,
yo.
A nigga
yo,
put my man
Yeah.
from DC put me on,
He
and
put-
I had the DJ ZD best the Gunna shit.
Yeah.
When that pedestrian
Oh, yeah,
was on
yeah.
there, I was like,
Yo,
okay,
yo, when he
it was
first-
different.
yo, when
He
he
got
first
some
came
shit.
out-
Shout out to DJ ZD.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wild
Z,
nigga.
yeah,
Yeah,
Z,
he
know
wild
that
on
before.
Twitter though.
He had
Yeah.
women stripping before
Yeah.
OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
But quick thing though,
40 ounce did that first though.
I like
40 ounce did that
I like
first.
the
Johnson
artists
Hats,
coming
man,
up. I
Johnson
like when they
Hats.
coming up, their music better. Like when you go back to old mixtape,
Yeah.
and when they get to, like you saying, like the Purple Card. His hair was black, it was cool. When them niggas get success and they start dying in tips, and
I hate that.
it's like they start
I don't
switching a
know.
little too far.
Like Dirk.
When Dirk, shit, Dirk in his bag.
Dirk
right
is
now.
Future Junior. He want to be
I know, yeah.
Future so
But he in
bad,
his
yo.
bag right
I
now.
put-
Yeah, the music wise, he
Dirk
shit.
wants some
But I
shit.
hate when they
don't know,
switch up like that.
But
Like,
then again, we have to question: are they switching up, or are they just,
Conforming.
or
They in a
or
different
or
world.
is becoming, or
Yeah,
is
we-
becoming who
we
they
are
are
more
for real?
comfortable,
Because
right.
if you look back to us, like each individually, how we dressed and how we was using
Of
lingo,
course.
we change over time.
Mhm.
And then these people
I
got
get what you're
money.
saying, though,
They
boo.
got
They
different
like,
access.
oh,
Their lifestyle's different from ours. So
But
you
you're
got
right.
to also
you
be
tapping into
Evolution.
different worlds, but they getting. But it's like I don't think I'm gonna conform to the point where I just feel like, yo, I'm on my shit purple today.
But that's
Or
you
rainbow.
though.
Yeah, and that's me.
I
But
tell you one
That's
thing,
because
though,
you're-
niggas
'cause we
would never
old.
think he was gonna be more
no,
relevant
I
than
don't
Chief
give
Keef.
a. I get you though, but it's like, yo,
old,
stick
but-
to the script.
Who that?
But when we was younger,
Yeah.
like
He more relevant than
imagine,
Chief Keef
imagine
right now.
us right now at 21 in this
That's nice.
trying to grow up in this
I don't know how I would be
current
acting in
climate.
this climate.
Exactly.
I'd be if I was like,
So now that
21.
or not
influence-
even 20, a teenager now.
Yeah,
Even
we-
music, I don't even know what I'd be even trying to,
exactly.
what I would be like connected to.
What would you even be rapping about?
Yeah, because
Because now, like back in the day, you know, it was the same concept: the street shit, drug shit, club shit.
knowledge.
Now it's
Don't
yeah,
forget
knowledge,
Niggas throw the knowledge in there, but
5%
niggas wasn't really
shit.
listening. Yeah,
Now it's
yeah.
like I'm the user, I'm
Yeah.
the drug user. They say whatever now.
I'm
Right,
fucking
right.
bitches, 2 bitches tonight, 2 bitches in the morning, pop the pill. It's like,
I'm on 4 Percocets right now. I just had a threesome with 6
Yeah.
bitches. You feel me? Like
It's whoever
I thought
gets
you
the
just
most-
about to say
I know.
that.
I thought he was saying that.
Yeah, me too. I said, yo.
I turned around.
Hey, hold
I
on.
said,
I used to ghostwrite back in my day.
Hey, I see it.
I'm about to say that
Okay.
shit came out smooth, man.
But Chad, like Chad said, we forgot last time. Dale said this too. The
True.
impact of Chief Keef.
And then drill era.
Chief
Yeah.
Keef.
Drill music.
I remember
Chief
you brought
Keef
that
is
up.
still
Yeah,
20,
yeah.
but Chief Keef like 25, 24.
24.
Amount of all the influence he did
Younger than
and the
you.
music he
Yo,
put out.
Every young
From
nigga
then
say
to
they
now.
love Keith,
And
yo.
he don't ever have to release no more
He
music.
made his money because all
He needs to though. He gotta get back in his bag.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think
He
he do,
not-
yo.
And
I
that's
don't
just
think
like
he
with
do.
Lil Bibby. For Lil Bibby has switched over from
That's Chad,
rapper
man.
to exec,
Exec, yeah.
which you know.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
I respect
But
the hell out of
he
that.
knew his lane because I don't think Bibby was like that. Like he fell back.
I think
I
Lil Bibby
think-
was good.
I think Herb was always the
Yeah.
They was
truth.
best friends, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think Herb always
Yeah,
been
they
the
was
truth.
They, see
Yeah.
that was the first song I heard from them too. Kill shit.
Yeah.
Like
But Bibby,
that shit got
They
like
compliment
6
each
million
other.
views.
Yeah,
like,
they compliment
Come on,
each
yo,
other.
that shit was
Wow.
it.
I ain't even tap into that drill movement when it was going. That's
Shit, I
like,
did.
I like really
That was
how
my
I
shit.
needed to be.
That back from the dead, he keeps
Oh my
that
God.
first back from the dead.
even
Oh
to the
my.
women
I ain't
for it,
tapped
like
into
Katie,
Katie Banks, Katie got
and then Sasha Go Hard and stuff like that.
Lil Reese.
Yeah.
They had the young boy. They had Lil Mouse.
Lil Mouse.
Oh my
Lil
God.
Mouse is my nigga, yo. Lil Mouse is my nigga. He had that shit with Shock Glizzy, John Wall. Yeah.
I was just thinking about that shit.
And he was on. He killed Young Scooter shit. I went Mouse and Shorty Heavy Low. That shit from 80s, baby.
I ain't hear
You
that.
gotta play that.
I probably heard it, but I ain't really.
That shit hard. It's Scooter, Mouse, and the nigga Heavy Low. 80s, baby. That was my shit. I still play that, yo. What you about to say?
No, I'm listening. I said I gotta get tapped in. What should I listen to for him? No, I gotta.
Chief Keef.
Yeah, Chief Keef. I gotta
Back from the dead.
Back from the dead. Finally Rich.
Finally Rich.
I know that. I ain't like his name.
Hold on, fuck that. That's a fucking
That was hard. Finally Rich. That had Kobe. That had Kobe on there.
Yo, that's a fucking classic, yo.
Yeah, it is.
That's a fucking classic.
It set the tone for a lot of the artists.
Chief Keef, like, he's like one of the, I would say, to me, he's one of the top people that if he would have did more or better or took shit more serious, he would have been a way bigger artist.
See, y'all say he helped. I feel like in a way he was that him, but some of that shit kind of fucked up music though.
Yeah, it is. It's very fucked up. Like
it kind of
they're literally stuffing their dead homies in blunts.
That stuff fucked it up, and then now because it took it to the level. People was disrespectful before, but then the ignorant levels went super high after
Chicago
It's
shit.
like
but it spread to everybody though.
He's
Like,
been here so long that you forget that he's as young as he is. When that's
Exactly.
his age,
and
I
he
was
started
like,
like 16, 17,
how
right?
what?
Yeah.
He's how young?
Finito,
Shout out to
Finito,
Honey.
Finito, that motherfucker, that shit won't bang for
Finito.
Oh yeah. Finito
That's
forever.
one of
That was-
any party you play that
The
in.
crazy thing is, he didn't even really put that shit out there
Nope.
like that.
That shit was
That
that
shit
ain't
was
no. And
That's a B-side that you want.
Earn it. Earn it. You kill that too. Earn it.
Beat go off?
Yeah. Everybody love that fight.
That shit be rocking, yo.
Yeah. Chief, he a legend. He a young legend.
So what are we listening to these days? You know, right? To keep us like.
I want to go where he
keep us,
said he ain't like the J Electronica because
Wait a
Go
minute.
ahead. No, I liked it. Listen, my opinion on J Electronica Jay-Z album, it's a lot. I have a lot. It's a ton to roll out. But I was on a 1 to 10. I give it a 7. 7.5.
And he did most of the production.
7.5.
I saw in the credits, like J production.
For what we've been waiting for so long, I don't think this was the. If this was just his first shit put out, all right, I give it to that. But we've been waiting for him almost 10 years now.
I ain't complaining because anytime we can hear Jay, rapping his shit.
True.
You definitely talking shit.
I just give it for.
I love it.
I like I take something. Even if I don't like something, I take something from anybody. No, like even if it's English, I take the music.
Can somebody tell Jay-Z to go on tour? And
I think that time was for what was going on. I think that was.
It was perfect time.
Perfect time. Like content, boom.
For where we are right now, it's just
I
I feel like we
Perfect
need
time.
it.
But what I'm listening to right now,
Let me see.
I'm revisiting a lot of
old shit.
old stuff.
Yeah.
Wiz Khalifa, Taylor Aldice. I feel like
Classic.
oh my
Classic.
god, I remember that.
We need that Wiz back.
I remember
We need
that
that
song.
Wiz.
I don't know about that.
I
I don't know about that.
Which one was that?
Taylor Aldice.
That's a classic.
Taylor
That's a classic.
Aldice?
The production was
Yes.
classic.
Production was crazy.
Production.
I ain't gonna say it was a classic.
We gotta go.
I'm not rocking with that.
We gotta handle
That
this.
was one hell of a
Listen,
song.
I'm not rocking with
listen,
that.
listen.
When that dropped.
That was his last something. That was
cool. That was cool.
Yeah, that was.
I think that was the same year A$AP and them dropped. That was one hell of a song.
That was a classic. That was a classic. The production on. He had the song with Rick Ross on there.
Never
That was
Been
hard.
Part 2 with
That was
Amber
Amber Rose. That was
Yeah.
hard. The beginning, California was hard.
Yeah.
That's a classic. Roller
That's
Dutch,
Amber-
Roller
Amber-
Number One. All the production
Amber
was
Ice.
there. I think
Yeah.
Alchemist did that, but not Alchemist.
He had
Carter.
Probably Cardo.
Cardo. He had Cardo and somebody else. I was about to say Pierre, but it was
Carter,
somebody.
man.
Cardo
Niggas
slapped
don't-
him.
Yeah,
And
Cardo.
I forgot to talk about my man Payroll last time
Yeah.
too, though. I think.
Payroll Giovanni.
So we gotta have a whole second.
Cardo needs to stop trying to rap, though. Cardo
I
got
didn't know he be rapping.
He got the shit with him, Payroll in the oven.
He
And,
got shit.
yeah,
He got
his
be
rap
friends
is
and
trash.
say, yo, bro, this
Trash,
ain't
yeah.
it.
But his beats is crazy, though.
Yeah, his piece is definitely
Detroit
crazy.
rap is on some shit right now.
That 42,
Yeah.
that little young
42.
nigga.
42
42.
Dub.
Yeah, he
Everybody like him. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really like
he
this.
really like.
I didn't really like
Shorty
this.
raw,
When I
bro.
get in his like the ignorant bag, just talking some big gangster wild
Yeah.
shit, he be really.
Talking this shit.
What
Like,
you
yo,
think, Ed? 42 Dub.
You like 42? 42 got.
He cool. I fuck with him on that little baby song.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
shit
the
is
Grace.
crazy.
Grace, they kill that.
They
They
killed
kill
that.
that.
I listened to his tape and it was like, all right, this some ignorant shit. Now, you feel me? I fought with that. You feel me? I fought with the ignorant shit.
Angel,
but a lot of niggas was comparing him to like Eazy-E.
Because he's little.
His voice, he's little. He a gangster rapper.
I can see that.
You feel me? Like
I can see that.
I was like, I don't know, because they was saying the same thing about Shy Glizzy.
True.
You feel me? They were saying the same shit about Glizzy.
Yeah.
But I think
comparison.
Yeah, I think.
I'm far as sound. Like the voice. The voice.
Like
strictly voice. Nothing else. Nothing.
But they talking some gangster shit.
Yeah.
But
feel me?
Easy a real
Yeah.
And that was an era when you had to be these niggas.
Easy ain't right and shit.
They could create the gangster image like.
Another Gone Too Soon legend. Business mind and all that.
He was basically like, you feel me? You know, they was writing for
him.
Yeah, shout out to him. They was writing for Easy though, and you still gotta perform it. That's what a lot of people fail to realize. Like they say, yo, niggas be writing whoop de whoop, but yo, you still gotta get in the booth.
That's even more work for real.
Perform that.
And you gotta make niggas believe. Y'all should watch the video.
Right.
Easy had them gloves like RZA had on last night
with the fingers out. Yep.
Yeah, but they say he used to worship the devil. That's why I used to wear them gloves. He had a tattoo that basically look, this is on there. The nigga Artemis posted that shit. He used to, cause he was saying the best how to be as close to gangster and is like evil, devilish type shit. And Drea, one of them was like, he invited him to one of the meetings. Like, you know how LA they used to have them like meetings, devil worshiping, whatever that group is called.
When they was talking about,
they said that's why he always wore them gloves, because he had the tattoo, but he ain't want to like, you know, if they knew that, they probably wouldn't have had as many.
That's like when they were talking about that thing where they make the prison to the music industry, little thing.
Yeah. Sammy Davis too. Sammy Davis used to do that shit too.
Man,
he had a whole movie. It was a TV show he was on that was about the devil.
Yo, Hollywood is wicked,
yo.
Yeah,
Hollywood.
It's wicked though when you think, but that's a whole nother subject. Like
we want to tap into next episode.
Yeah. On the
I gotta get some more research. I need to get some more research, but that should be serious. Like,
don't call. We talking about the one from last night.
What?
RZA.
Oh yeah. Real quick, the RZA premiere shit that was hard. Yeah. RZA had them. Like, it take you back. That's what, like my cousin, he ain't old, but he don't like no young nigga shit. So I sit to him, my cousin Brandon. He was like, I was like, I know you in your element. He was like, yeah. He's like, yo, I'm going crazy in here. RZA played, I don't know why RZA ain't played Motherless Child. If y'all ain't ever heard that, he did. I must have missed it. That'd be hard.
Was messed up.
Be crazy, yo. Motherless Child. Premier did all the Biggie shit that he did. Man, it was a classic.
He had to though.
So if y'all had dropping that shit,
if y'all had to choose who won out of them two,
RZA. I would choose that. But I only say that because Premier did a lot of songs with people that people ain't really fuck with like that.
Yeah.
Like his sound was crazy, but like he had shit with MOP,
and Gangsta,
Group Home, and all that shit.
Don't fuck with Gangsta.
I know what you mean, but Group Home, shit like that, like they had hard ass beats, but the songs, if you wasn't part of that era, you probably wouldn't fuck with it. But Premier, like everybody know, he the one to go to for that sound.
They both eating though to be that stick to their word. I mean, stick to what their core following and still be relevant and still make money. The niggas ain't never had no clubby 808s.
That's true.
And they still eat.
They got
like
some pop joints though. But
but the pops was still
he did
underground.
Christina Milian shit. I mean Aguilera shit. DJ Premier did. He did Lady Marmalade, all that shit.
He's still getting cause I see him as credit as composer and lyricist off of Sickle Mode.
Who that?
Premier.
But RZA's still on shit.
Damn, for real.
Like I'm looking at his credits right now. Like
they might have
because of samples, you still getting paid. So it's like.
But RZA only had an era though. Only like a time.
Yeah.
From 90 3 to 90.
No, probably before that. For real, like late 80s.
When they came out, when Wu-Tang came out?
Because he did Nice and Smooth and all of them.
Yeah, but I'm talking not for me. I'm talking
you said RZA.
RZA. He only had like that Wu-Tang period.
Yeah,
probably
like 90 to 97.
His shit ain't really, after that, he was kind of missing that. Like, he'd pop up on the Kanye's. But he wasn't, because Premier been having shit every
Because he
day.
did that shit. That song that I text y'all about was the one on Washington with me and the RZA Connect. That shit. Yeah. And then he did a Soul Paul. Like RZA did
Same Show too on Drake shit.
Yeah.
The latest one. And Drake was rapping on it.
He said, a classic is 10 of these.
Yeah.
Oh, Premier did that.
Yeah,
Premier did that.
Sandra Rose.
I need a Drake X Premier. I need that. I need an EP. Yo,
You think that song's crazy though?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It was good, but I don't.
That's not the only Drake
It was
song
good.
he's done.
It was good though.
He was getting his bars off.
He was
making his bars off on a Boy Wonder beats.
Yeah, he did. But when Drake really rapping, I don't know how many people could fuck with him, yo.
If he could do that more often, like if he say fuck it, y'all want to get in 10 songs on some rapidy shit with some concept, this is it. Shit, he'd be a legend. He already a legend, but
yeah, legend,
to get the fans, the people that always
more
discredit
people
him,
feel him more.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
he like, yo, just do it.
Yo, when Drake get his shit off, he get his shit off.
He definitely
Effort.
did.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
but people don't acknowledge that. People be acting like, yo, he really don't get in his bag.
Yo, he was getting this shit off on Tootsie Slide. You feel me?
That's why I said
and
that
that's
the
a
other
dance
day.
record.
Yo, I said that the other day. I said, yo, he really.
He
Yeah,
danced with
I
the
said
shit.
they said they was sleeping on
He
that
said
shit.
it's really on some gangster shit. He said
Right,
Yeah.
that's
He
what
said
I'm
it.
right.
We was
Hey.
talking the other day. We was talking about that class with Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake, and Wale. And I was on Twitter. We was talking about Big Sean. Like how I feel like lyrically, J. Cole was the one. I think song wise between J. Cole and Kendrick is the better song. He make better songs, better projects than J. Cole. But J. Cole lyrically, if you put them in a battle freestyling, Cole might get him. He might edge him.
I don't know.
I don't know, yo,
Cause Kendrick.
But Kendrick my favorite out of that whole
Kendrick
class.
say
though.
some shit. You'll listen to that shit like 6 months later. You're like, oh damn, that's what he was
That's what
talking
he
about.
meant, yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what
like-
I'm saying?
True. But I think how
But
Kendrick
Drake got
say
that
shit.
same effect too.
True.
Right.
You feel me?
They
So it's
all
like,
do.
Cause Drake
yo,
say so much shit, yo.
Drake a witty nigga for real.
Right, he
Right.
really.
So he not gonna say it like
For you to just have it.
get it. You
Yeah.
gonna catch it a little bit later type shit.
Yeah.
That's what separate like when you say like some of like the street rap, but that shit surface.
Okay.
Yeah.
If a street nigga gonna tell you to rap, like it ain't no punchline.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah.
These niggas, it be like, oh shit, that's what he meant. You know what I'm saying? You shot a nigga, I went down the block. He said that shit sound hard.
Yeah.
Right.
These niggas will say, I
But
went.
then here go Drake. I just pulled up in a Mercedes Pullman. You gotta Google that shit.
You really do though.
Yeah.
I ain't know what the fuck is
Yeah.
that.
And you can tell like he chasing that the J shit. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like whether he catch him or not, like that remains to be seen. But you can tell like that's his aim.
Talent level high.
Yeah.
What about Big Sean?
I'm not a big fan.
I'm not the biggest Big Sean fan, yo. I'm not like I'm gonna say it like this though. I'm an OG Big Sean fan. So I heard
Oh shit.
Finally Famous 3.
All them mixtapes.
All of them mixtapes. Man, this nigga was rapping. But then he dropped Finally Famous, that first one.
It was trash.
The album.
It was
his albums
commercial.
don't really
I think
hold.
to come to that
I was
pressure of
Lyrically
wanting
nice, but them
to-
albums don't really hold.
Yeah, to make it commercial.
But go back to my point. Him. I remember Big Sean. Now he's like I can see him. That's him.
Bathing Ape, all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Style wise, rapping. That's him. He
Yeah.
came in the game
Okay.
on that shit.
Okay.
And now I can just know. I just say it on some fact, but you know, clothes like that nigga.
Yeah.
He been
I'm
chilling.
on that
He
shit
on
too, yo.
his falling
Yeah.
back. So you know, like he been doing it. A nigga now is going the extra mile to get dressed. Like, all right, yo,
Yeah,
you
yo,
ain't on that
Yo,
shit.
it's
shit
more
like that
believable. I got
make
it.
me with an
I got
artist, yo. That shit make me break me with an artist. Like you said, like Dave
I can
said.
relate.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like, oh,
see him
I
do
see
that
he
shit.
doing that shit. Like yo,
Like
like
a Fabulous
right,
type
that,
shit.
right,
But
right.
shit,
right.
you can throw Drake in that category too.
Oh, he don't know nothing about none of
Right.
that.
Drake ain't about this nigga was wearing big ass Jordans.
But he been staying to his lane though. He
Yeah,
never,
he
don't
do.
never
You're
jump
right.
out there. That's what I'm saying. When you stay in your
A lot
lane,
of niggas like that, bro, like that, and that shit make me mad. Cause I'm like, yo, and everybody gassing him. Man, he be on that.
Yo,
I'm like,
that make me
shit.
not
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
that
like, yo.
music. Like, yo, you,
I'm like,
it's
I'm
not
like, yo,
relatable.
shit,
Like
Like
yeah.
that's from
You know what I'm
yo.
saying?
But Big Sean, I can say I'm a fan, but the project's been like ass. He can rap.
Yeah.
I'm also like
I'm
what he's
interested-
standing for, how he moves.
I'm interested to what he's going
I
to do
feel
with
that.
Detroit too, though. Cause
Me
you know,
too.
big
'Cause the
stage
first one was
versus
hard.
albums,
The first one was
a
crazy.
whole different thing.
That might have been his
This
best project,
Yeah.
Detroit. The first one.
And the tap back into that Hit
Dog
Boy
Paradise.
and Boy Wonder battle. I forgot which one it was.
The
but one of
Nipsey
them dropped-
Hussle.
Hit
yeah.
Boy.
Hit Boy.
Hit Boy
Yeah.
dropped the
That shit
Nipsey
sounded
Hussle
hard
Big
too.
Sean.
That sounded hard
And
too.
that shit came on the
That
shuffle
shit
on the way
sounded
down.
And
Yeah.
speaking of which, since we've already passed his 1 year anniversary, I think it's only right that we acknowledge Nipsey Hussle's death.
Yeah, absolutely.
How we feeling a year after? Because you know I've been a fan since Bullets Had No Name,
Class.
since he became a freshman on Double XL.
2010.
I feel like that was the best freshman class forever.
They had Gibbs, Freddie Gibbs, him.
Currency.
nice
No,
as shit,
Currency
too.
wasn't on that. It was him. It was J. Cole. It was Big Sean.
Kendrick.
It was Kendrick wasn't on there.
Freddie Gibbs was on that.
No.
Let me see that.
No. Yeah, I'm very sure. It was Big Sean. It was Nipsey. It was Freddie Gibbs.
J-Rock.
J-Rock.
J-Rock. Okay.
Yeah.
You remember
Yeah.
that.
And
Good album. His last
I
album.
think Kendrick was on 09.
it was
Yeah, that was
Pill- it was
OG.
Pill on
OG.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
it was
Shout out to my guy.
what's that light skinned nigga that was on with Gucci Man?
OJ.
Yeah. I feel like that was a great diverse class, and even when you go back and listen to the mixtape for them, which was hosted by DJ Hookah, if you have not listened to that mixtape for the class of
I'm gonna listen to
2010, please do. That was a great mixtape.
I'm gonna listen to that.
It showed all of them and their talents. But you know, being a fan from all the way back then to seeing how he risen up into that point of his death, you know, it's not the easiest time.
Big Crit, we forgot to leave out him though.
Oh,
You know?
yeah. Crit slept on. But his shit fell off after a while though to me.
But
His
that's
first shit was hard.
That's why you gotta give it to people that keep up the test of time. It's hard to be out
It's
10
hard,
years,
yeah, it's definitely
15
hard.
And
years,
he
20
produced all
years.
this shit too.
Yeah.
He was cool for like 4.
Yeah. You was about to say something when she was talking about.
I was just gonna say that the first time I heard Nipsey was on Smokey Robinson. That was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, with Currency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I picked that. I spit that.
That was off of
poetry.
that was off of they had it for a gangster beat, Master P shit. Yeah.
Yep.
They kill it.
Yeah,
They
he
kill
killed
that
that
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Currency low key put a lot of niggas on my radar because that's one of my favorite. That's how I got hip to Freddie Gibbs. His song Scottie Pippen. That's my favorite mixtape too. Covert. That's the hardest.
I think my
Alchemist is my favorite producer, but that's the hardest mixtape he put out besides How Fly. But Freddie fucked that up.
We're going to talk about him next time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Freddie was definitely one of the top projects.
Yo, Currency better. Yo, he gotta get his rose.
Yeah, he gotta get his.
This nigga can
First
rap.
of all,
he live his life. We talked about him last
that
time.
nigga's rich. He owns a Rolls Royce truck. He is living his life. He's living way better than mainstream niggas. That's funny.
Well, he independent. He independent.
See, that's when they track not
That's
artist though. That's how you attract to an artist. Like, yo, I feel like that's really him.
Yeah. He laid back like a motherfucker.
Yeah, like
He's still in New Orleans.
And he been hard since Young Money. He was killing Young Money.
He was there.
504 Boys, but with Young Money, he was in his bag.
Well, he
like,
stayed on
if
his
him
lane,
and if Wayne another, if he's a good, well, I don't know if Wayne picked these niggas, but all the artists Wayne had, he had some niggas
They
like
grew up together.
from Squad Up. All them niggas was hard. He got nut with the 50 Cent. Gutter, still the truth.
I don't know about Gutter.
Gutter a problem. You gotta listen to Gutter old shit, yo.
Hold on, yo. I got a nigga grocery bag. Come on, yo. That's hard.
Oh, that's a weak line. But out of everything else, he had them.
He used to kill on Squad Ups though.
Yeah, he had all the Squad Up niggas was rocking. He had Currency was rocking. He had Boo from Boo and Gotti. Boo was the shit. Boo and Gotti was hard. They was hard. Who else he had? Mac Man trash.
What's your man star? Lito. I forgot about him.
Starlito. That's top 5 favorite rapper, yo. Top 10. I would say top 10. Starlito, my
All
top
Star.
10.
That was
All-Star. They had Cash Money. He wasn't on Young Money, but he was with Baby and them.
What happened to Zilly, yo?
Yeah, yo.
Gotti do niggas dirty.
Yeah,
That's a lot of. He on a milk carton for real.
That's like Gotti. They say got Glizzy chain snatched down there.
Oh, Zanzilla did that?
No, it was a nigga.
No, they say that's it was some shit.
Black Youngster got it back.
But yeah, but Gotti was on some shit. And that's
Gotti had some
ain't
niggas
cool
too,
no
though.
more.
Gotti had a lot of niggas.
Gotti had some niggas to do that?
Yeah, like that's why.
Damn, for real?
You know, see,
Yo,
remember he was his artist.
yo, niggas be saying Gotti a fuck nigga.
They ain't cool no more.
Gotti. I mean, when you look at Gotti, oh shit, he look like he's running that shit in Memphis.
Gotti ain't cool.
Young nigga though. Man, in them
He still is.
Yeah.
To be honest, he just trying to get the main.
And I also said this, we about to close out, but I also said Gotti career is better than Jeezy in the long run. At the end of the day, Gotti's still relevant. Jeezy ain't really relevant no more.
Oh, we forgot to tell how stank his shit is. This shit,
Yeah.
that shit like,
Thank you, yo. Thank you, yo.
just getting married, bro.
Yeah.
And move on, yo.
And get you a
Jeezy,
Korean
Jeezy,
barbecue
yo.
spot. Because this
Oh my god.
It's hard. It's hard. Like when he did that video in the market, like the whole Instagram and Twitter was like depressed.
Yeah.
Like it was like no, not Jeezy.
Jeezy shit been trash the last few years, bro.
When Gotti come on, he give you one hit and it'll last.
Last Gotti shit was hard.
What about compared to Young Dolph though? young and what young.
Where's Dolph?
Dog shit ain't dog though.
Dog gave
right.
he gave his shit to Key Glock.
Yeah. So
I love Glock. I like
It's
Glock.
time.
I like Glock.
It's Glock time.
Glock so elementary, but his shit be hitting though. His rhymes so elementary.
Gotti and that. I mean that's street shit, but on the surface he beat him.
Yeah.
And you can't do shit. They know who did it.
Gotti know how to make a hit. Gotti know how to make a hit.
Gucci definitely.
And just same with Jeezy. Jeezy was beefing with Ross. Ross showed you he a better artist.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Ross, he a legend.
Ross can rap. He be corny with his acting and shit that he be doing.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta believe him.
Ross the shit.
Artist wise, yo, Jeezy can't
And
touch
plus,
it.
he has his winning formula. He has his producers that he knows
He
works
can
for
rap.
him.
Ross
And
got a
that's it.
sound and he stay with that
And
sound.
he's good at storytelling.
Yeah, like the story
I
was
like
so.
him right
Yeah.
yo.
Very vivid. Yeah.
That's one of the best
I
songs.
hated him for that though, cause he should have minded his
Yeah, he
business.
shouldn't have spoken.
They ain't nothing to do with
He
him.
did, but he was on the outside looking in. And
He
he
had
was-
love for
he
them.
But
was-
at the end of the day, them niggas squashed that shit. So now it's like you can't fuck with Wayne can't fuck with you like he's supposed to, cause Birdman gonna shut that shit down.
Yep.
You
But
know
he
it's
got funny
fun.
though.
I never looked at
Yeah.
it like that. I never
But
looked at
Birdman
it.
probably was all in the back of Birdman. He knew he was gonna do what he had to do. He just like I take care when I can. That's my son.
Shit, he paid like 100 M's.
But at the end of the day, we gotta wrap up because we'll be in here for 4 hours for real. But
bullshit.
closing out.
Man, we need one of them 4-hour
We
parties.
do, yo. We do. We gonna have to make it happen. But y'all shout out y'all social media and how y'all get intact, stay intact with all of us for real. We need answers. Go ahead.
Evan B _ on all social networks. Working Tea Pod. We dropping every Monday at 11 a.m.
Shout out to that.
Shout out
man.
Working Talk.
Now, what else?
It's on every streaming platform you can think of except Tidal. Shout out Audio Mac. They've been having us trending for like the past month.
That's what's up. Shout out right now, man.
Congratulations.
Somebody said to me I should get on. Somebody said I should get on Title. Tell Title holla at us.
Yeah, tell
We
them.
need Title.
Yeah.
Yo, Black. Oh, but get some niggas on there. Get
Let's
some
take
real
that,
niggas
let's
in the
take that
office.
trip
man.
up there and knock on that door.
Listen,
Right.
listen. I'm gonna just say this, yo. Nori, we on your ass, Nori.
Yeah, no, yeah, drink chat. Yeah, drink chat.
Yeah,